We keep it real, keep the culture alive. It's the spot where the goats get respect. If you ain't locked in, better come correct. Yeah, the sports den, this is where it's at. If you talking sports, then we talking facts. Lock in, tap in, don't sleep on the show. The sports den, let's go. Let's go.
What up, people? You know what it is. It's your boy Caddy. We down here in the sports den for another episode. We're gonna do something a little different. It's like my first live 101 in person in like 2 years. But now I appreciate everybody out there who follow me. We're gonna have some good content. I'm here with my boy Polo. Go ahead, say something to the people, man.
Everybody doing out there? It's your boy Polo. Chilling today, man. My boy Caddy. We're gonna talk about some sports, have some drinks.
So
we're gonna try to avoid some shots, but
yeah, but I think we go get there. We're doing an episode. We're doing something different today. We're doing something like Who Would You Rather? And we're gonna be basketball. We're gonna talk about basketball because I know you love basketball. Plus, it's the playoffs. So
who you rather like? I'm picking and choosing between.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw some names out there,
or like
I'm gonna throw some teams, some players, and then you know what I'm saying. Pick
so the category is like it's open.
The category is open, really. Okay. I'm gonna throw some teams, some players, and basically you pick. If you can't, take a shot. Explain your answers. You feel me?
Okay. Let's get it.
Then let's get it cracking. I'm gonna start off with something easy. Start with some shooting because I know you like to shoot. Reggie Miller or Ray Allen?
Ray Allen.
Because?
Championships.
Because of the championships, that's it?
Championships. Reggie Miller had the effort, he had the, but you know, championships. Ray Allen was able to close it.
That's true. But that was in a whole different era though when he got a ship. See, he didn't get it when he first come in, when he was dunking and slamming on people. You gotta remember Milwaukee.
Right, we talking about the shooter Ray Allen.
The shooter Ray Allen, yeah, okay.
The shooter Ray Allen won championships. Not the dunker, the shooter Ray
Allen. That's right. I feel that.
We said
but you can't hold it against Reggie.
And Ray Allen beat his records. Like most threes made or something like that.
He surely did. But you can't hold it against Reggie Miller. Right, but you can't hold it against Reggie Miller not getting no championship.
Yeah, but Ray Allen just a better shooter.
He was in the league with Mike. Mike didn't let nobody eat.
Okay.
Mike now didn't let nobody eat. So
Ray Allen.
I feel it. All right, I'm gonna take it down a step. I mean, these people was X factors on their teams. I'm not saying they are all stars. They was all stars. Chris Webber or Al Horford? Now you gotta think about that game.
I'll take a shot on that.
Because they both got good game. I feel like Chris Webber is probably one of the.
Got our first shot early. Second question. Off to a good start.
Yeah, I think Chris Webber was a little underrated because the man could do it all. Mm-hmm. And Al Horford, you know what he is. He's been doing it longevity. He's been an X factor on the team for a while.
But I don't consider Al Horford an X factor though. Like he's a very key role player. He's not an X factor. Okay, I can
understand. I'll take that.
Al Horford was never an X factor.
I'll take that.
The franchise player. We putting this on your back. We need you to get us there. That ain't Al Horford. But hustle plays, knock down threes, good defender, great for the locker room because he a good vet. I think what he do in Boston is very key to their identity.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he that's where they gonna retire their jersey at. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna throw a team in the mix. 93 Bulls, 17 Warriors.
17, that's Caitlin and Warriors, right?
Mm-hmm.
The 17 Warriors.
Why? You gotta explain that to me. And you from the shot, so tell me why you picked 17 Warriors over the 93 Bulls.
Because we still talk about the Klay Thompson that put up 30-something points in a quarter. Then we still talking about the greatest shooter God ever created.
Okay.
And then you just put a scoring machine in the middle of all of that. Like, it's just like that. They could nothing nobody have done to stop the Warriors. Like, if KD didn't get hurt and Draymond and KD didn't get into it, ain't no telling how many championships they would have won. Well, they would have won that championship if Klay and KD went down for Toronto to win that ring.
Yeah.
That don't happen. But KD was gonna leave anyway, go because he got into it with Draymond
and all
season. But
if that question was towards me, I probably would have took a shot. And it ain't only because I'm from Chicago. It's just I feel like that '93 Bulls, they had it all. They barely showed any weakness on the floor. And if you had them down 9 times out of 10, they'll come back.
Right, I get that, and listen, it'll be a 7-game series, maybe 6, but I just feel like the Warriors, they at that point in time, they were just outscoring people. Like, you can have great defense, but how can you stop all three of them on the court at the same time? It was lethal.
Yeah, it was.
It was lethal.
All right, that's the first team.
They could have been a dynasty.
They could have.
The Warriors is considered a dynasty, like they franchise because of how many times
you're right, just like Boston. Just like Boston.
They franchise is considered a dynasty, but as far as in them three together, I mean, you can't leave Draymond out of there, but that team right there, if they would have won that third one, we would have to have dynasty conversations because they would have been another team that did the three-peat. It's hard to do that three-peat.
Yeah, it's not an easy task. And you telling me the Bulls did it twice.
and Mike took him.
Yeah, Mike took him there.
He took a break in between.
He did. Right, I'm going to take a break. Let me see if y'all can do it without me. Oh, y'all can't? I'm back.
Let me go get them up.
So check this. I want to do another team. I got a couple more people, but I want to jump to some people because you mentioned his name, KD. So I just want to jump there.
I'm biased. I'm biased.
I know you biased. You biased, but it's almost
to the situation.
I know you're biased, but I want to talk about this. You say you like ball, so it's almost a 3-man on this one, and I'm gonna add one. KD, LeBron. And don't look at me crazy. If you know ball, you know this dude got play. Michael Beasley. And you know KD and Michael Beasley came up almost together. They like brothers.
What I'm like, what am I basing the answer on? Like, is about like professional basketball player, like who would I like? I don't like what we just talking about, just skill wise. Because we talking about just skills 1-on-1 is between KD and Beasley. I don't feel like LeBron got that much finesse in his game to be a 1-on-1 player. But if you bring in team wise, then LeBron.
So you eliminated.
Category.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
To me, it sounds like you just eliminated LeBron out the conversation.
So if we talking skill wise,
but
career, if we know LeBron's
I don't even want to say career. I just want to say player. Just say you walk in the gym. I got next, and then them three walk in behind you. You go pick who you picking to hit the floor with you.
Kevin Durant, the Grim Reaper, man, the Slim Reaper, man.
Slim Reaper,
boy. I go with my boy every time. In the right system, he's like. He can't control the system. He ain't trying to. He don't want to be no leader. But
he just want to play
in the right system where that boy can just go play ball. They gonna get you a championship. I'm serious on where he gonna end up this year.
Hey, before he move again, because I don't think he unpack his bag.
He can't be buying houses like he gotta be staying in the hotel.
No, he's leasing in. He the dude living out his suitcase and shit. He don't even put shit in the drawer. Where you think KD will end up here next year? Because you know he ain't gonna be.
It's all about who got the pieces to give up for him. Because I don't think Phoenix they They got something to fall. So if Phoenix is looking to just build around Bradley Beal and Devin Booker, then they should just take some key players, a couple picks. Don't try to get what you gave away to get Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gave away a whole U-Haul in a trailer, like so, to get Kevin Durant. So I don't think they're gonna try to get that back. They should try to fulfill the team that they already have, build around Booker. But as far as in your question though, Kevin Durant, I don't know where I want to see him, but I feel like he might end up in Houston.
In Houston?
Houston somewhere.
Okay, that's it. I mean, they got some pieces down there, but
he might end up OKC.
I heard that too. I heard that too.
Like I'd give up a chat and a couple picks. Man, listen.
Wow.
Match him up with SGA.
That's nice.
They can go for back to back if they make that type of power move after winning it. If they win it, I don't think they're gonna get past that, man. But
so let's move on to the next place. And it's something that's going on right now since the playoffs is here.
Please, let's talk about it. What is it?
MVP SGA against Anthony Edwards. Not even against Anthony Edwards. I ain't gonna put him in the one-on-one category. If you want to do that, which one?
Which one I'm picking?
Which one you picking?
SGA and Anthony.
Right.
Edwards.
Which one you will get on the team with and ball with?
Give me Anthony Edwards on any given day.
On the pretense?
Anthony Edwards.
On the pretenses of what? He got more dog in him?
He's a better all-around player.
That's true. I had heard a story.
He's a better that SGA can get a little bit more assists, you know what I'm saying? Because he mainly played the point guard position. I mean, Anthony Edwards mainly bringing the ball up himself, but give me Anthony Edwards, man. He got that real dog in him. Like,
yeah, he got that dog. And I heard a story.
The refs helped him win. Like,
I heard a story. Williams, White Chocolate. He was coaching an AAU game or some type of all-star basketball tournament. And he said as soon as the game started, before the team even took two bounces, somebody tapped him on the shoulder, was like, hey, why number 2 ain't in the game? And he was like, wow, should he be? He said, yeah, he's the number 1 player in the country. He said he called timeout.
Talking about SGA.
Ant, get in the game. You want me to get, coach, whoever you want. He said the man ain't sit down the whole game. Killed the game.
Yeah.
He been had that dog in him.
Yeah. He do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm picking. That's why I got to win this series too. But the way that game went last night.
You got Minnesota to win the series?
I want them to win it.
I want to, but the way that game went last night, I got a bet going on for that. I got a bet going on with that.
That boy SGA fell like 5-6 times. Nobody touched him, and the ref gave him a call. Like,
James Harden or Michael Conley?
James Harden.
Why? Because I'm a fight. I ain't gotta say I'm gonna just plead my case for Michael Conley because I believe Michael Conley was at one point highest paid point guard in the league for a few years, and I believe that was only for skill based, assist machine. I think Michael Conley.
That was because that franchise believed in him.
Was thirsty?
That franchise believed in him. Whatever they saw in them practices or whoever he had a blackmail on.
You think? Oh, it's leadership.
Broke. I remember it was like what, like 100 million. It was
like, and it was a lot guaranteed.
It was like Michael Conley. Everybody like Stephen Curry don't get paid that.
But they look at his contract now like, what the fuck?
I remember when they broke. I don't even remember how much it was.
It was a lot. It was over 100 million.
He was getting paid the most at the time. And you like,
I think he paid. They paid for leadership. Bro. But he got a little skill.
Man, that man got something on somebody in that back office, bro.
That's how he got paid.
Pay me now. Shit. We got you. Nah, hell no. James Harden, man.
James Harden all day.
James Harden, when he first arrived in Houston, them first 7 years over there in Houston, man, that boy was different.
Yeah.
I'm talking about 60, 70 point game.
Hey, he back to back.
Doing that.
But Michael, He had a few.
Michael
I think
Crowley,
48 is high, ain't it?
That motherfucker James Harden was then there almost
70.
averaging 50.
So, last one. Well, no, I got another team, but I'm finna go ahead and hit this right on the head. And I know you biased. Jordan or Kobe?
Jordan.
Jordan? Why? Because of the rings. Kobe got 5. Mike only got 6.
You can't put him past him because he didn't get past him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, his number was 24, not 23.
But his success in the NBA didn't get past Mike. Like, and I feel like he will respect that answer because he respected Mike. He looked up to Mike.
That was his mentor.
Mike was his big brother,
right? And many say that he chased Mike.
Championship wise, scoring titles, like all of that. He still looked like his big brother on paper. So he never passed him. He didn't even catch up. So, but Kobe did his thing though. Like,
yeah, Kobe did his thing. I feel like Kobe gets slated sometimes in conversations about being the best, or should he be number 2 or 3 or whatever. Some people put him way down on the list, but I feel like
crazy work.
I feel like diabolical.
It's crazy.
I just think that
Kobe in top 5 for sure.
For sure. I feel like it's Kobe. I mean, I feel like it's Mike then Kobe. And sometimes I feel like it's Mike and then it's Kobe, but it's like 1 and 2. But I feel like they the only motherfuckers could go upstairs to the VIP. The rest of the motherfuckers got to stay on general floor.
No,
maybe
LeBron got to go up there. LeBron got to go up there, and you know I'm not a LeBron fan at all.
But we finna sit here and talk. I like LeBron as a player.
I'm gonna take a shot off of what I'm about to talk about with LeBron, bro.
I feel like
I'm not a fan, but I gotta give that man his flowers, bro. Just because he getting close on his way out, I gotta give him his flowers before he leaves.
For what, longevity?
Longevity.
Oh, you giving? Wait, I knew you was finna give him participation fee, a participation trophy.
Yeah, because it's hard. It's hard to do. Like you're not just going to 8-9 championships, even though you're losing more than 50% of them. But you're not going though. Like you know how many people that went home in that first, second round, swept. 5-1,
and they feel like they didn't even make it to the playoffs. I mean,
so if we gonna count, if we gonna hold it against him to lose all of those championships, you gotta hold it against Mike for losing in the Eastern Conference all those times. You gotta give it up. You gotta.
I do blame Mike because there wasn't nobody on the team. I do blame Mike because he was the team.
Semi-final, like you gotta blame them all. So. Okay, and
I'll put it like this. Like you said earlier, you put LeBron in the right system and his team ball.
KD
right? I'm just saying. You said something about LeBron and the team system, not no one-on-one stuff, right? You take Kobe or you take Mike. These people would take over a game, and the only way you could do that is to really do a one-on-one. I seen them. I seen them. You know how many times in an important game?
LeBron would take over a game, bro.
Have LeBron take over a game in the playoffs that had him win the championship?
No, it'd be a lot of.
Have LeBron took over a game that had him win a championship?
Yeah, that Cleveland stunt with him and Kyrie, man. Look at that boy stats, man.
I see the stats, but if Kyrie didn't hit that motherfucking corner shot,
if he didn't get that block too, don't forget.
He got the block. He get the block.
He get the block. He sealed that shit.
He get the block.
He sealed that shit, man. But that's what I'm saying. Like we not big LeBron fans, and I'm not a LeBron fan just because the same reason why I feel like NBA shouldn't have won last night. All the fake shit, like. Just play basketball.
All the flopping.
Like, yeah, just play basketball, bro. You get the call, you don't. Just play basketball. LeBron will fall into the stands if you touch his shoulder. Like, I didn't seen it happen.
You don't even got to touch LeBron. He didn't cover his eye.
Kobe would have never, like, just.
This nigga
like,
shot 2 free throws with an Achilles whip.
Man, listen, bro. I can't do it. But, yeah. That's what I'm going with.
That's who you going with.
That's what I'm going with.
So when I was on the phone with you last week, you supposed to got up and you said you had a lot to talk about. Did it have to do with my man Giannis?
I mean,
well, when, where, and how when he leaving Milwaukee? What's your take on that Giannis did?
When we had that talk, Giannis wasn't in the equation, but since all this stuff that's been going on with him, you know, we can speak on him. But he should leave Milwaukee now. I mean, maybe I don't feel like him and Dame really like
match together.
I feel like they games do though. Like they actual games match together, but I don't feel like them two niggas like that. I'm not bad. I don't feel like them two dudes is vibing together.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I could feel like because you need a vibe.
You know what I'm saying?
You need a vibe.
You can play ball, but like when you got a chemistry with the person that you playing ball with, like you got to build that. And Dame been there for what, at least 3 years, right?
I think it's
3 years.
It's 2 years.
But at the same time, I feel like they really ain't got no real good sample of really playing together though. Like, and then they need another piece. They don't need another big piece, but they definitely need another.
They need something.
Not a Kyle Kuzma. I don't know why they made that move. I'd rather have kept taking chances on Chris Middleton's health. Maybe he might come back and give me a game or two. Because Chris Middleton come back and give you a game in the playoffs. That's then a big game. He can give you 30.
Yeah.
Chris Middleton can give you 30 if he helped you. That's where they down.
I think Chris Middleton could damn that whole team down if he could stay healthy.
That's where they downfall went.
Chris Middleton going down? Yeah.
If they would have brought Dame in while Chris Middleton was still hooping,
they would have won.
Yeah, they would have got him.
Yeah, would have got a couple.
Because they got one with Drew Holiday, and Chris Middleton and Giannis.
Yeah, I said they would have had a couple.
Couple games in that series. I remember Chris Middleton dropping 30, 40 points.
So we almost getting that time, right? But let's talk about some current events going on in playoffs right now. We know what happened last night. You say you want Minnesota to win. How many games you feel like that series going?
7.
And
7.
Minnesota.
7 Minnesota.
New York.
7
I want New York to win, but I don't want New York to get tore down.
7 New York.
7 New York?
7 New York. Or 6. 6 New York, maybe. I don't believe in Tyrese.
You don't feel it? Well, he don't think he could get it done. Big games, he disappeared.
I don't think he gonna show up this Eastern Conference. Like I feel like finals. He gonna show up 2 games, but the rest of the games is gonna be like less than 20
points. Messing up everybody.
He gonna need to score 25, 27 points. He gonna need to do that because Jalen Brunson gonna give you that. Man, Madison Square Garden is about to be
lit. That's why I said I want them to win, but I just don't want them to tie up New York.
And then just imagine that matchup. Imagine the views, the box office. Cat meet Minnesota
in the final. That's why I say that's what it's gonna be. Minnesota, New York.
Julius Randle meeting New York. Like that's a dog fight.
Yeah, they gonna be out there fighting for real.
That's a dog fight. Cat gonna be out there yelling. I want to see that.
That's you can't write that. They're gonna be about
to in Madison Square
Garden, or then they go to Minnesota with St. Paul's.
Because New York had a better record, so New York will have home court, right?
First game would be First game would be in New York.
Court? Oh my god.
Oh man. How much?
Everybody that's from New York is gonna be courtside.
How much you think the tickets gonna be? 5 bands for the nosebleeds?
Man, listen, they paying 200,000.
I'm saying, look, I say the nosebleeds, 5 bands in the nosebleeds. Phew.
I'd
Yeah,
love to be in that.
that's gonna be one. That's gonna be a good one.
Because you see what they just did, just because they made it to the Eastern Conference. They was out there beating up Pacer fans.
Pacer fans, he was like,
Tyree said he flying them out for a game. You didn't see that?
yeah, but hey, can I ask a question? Why would he do something like that? That's just like a Green Bay Packer fan walking through the tailgate in Chicago at Soldier Field.
Remember that video we used to watch back in the day? You just go
You know where that's still about. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all sitting down with us and take a couple shots, talking sports. It's not gonna be the last one. It's the first one.
Mm-hmm.
It only get bigger and better. What you got, man?
Nothing, man. No, to the next one. You know, I'm always here, one call away.
All right, man, I appreciate you. If you like the content that you just listened to, watched, or however you doing it, appreciate you. Why don't you hit that like button, hit a comment, share it. It's your boy Gotti. I get that.
Lock in, tap in, don't sleep on the show. The Sports Den, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Big plays, hot takes like a Bronco. Hoops, grid, during, even out on the diamond. We break it down, every play we rewinding. Yeah, it's the Sports Den, where the real ones talk. Game on lock, break it down non-stop. From the court to the field, every play, every win. Come and step inside, let the debate begin. Stats on deck, we ain't playing pretend. From the draft to the chip, we gon' ride to the end. Legends in the making, stars on the rise. We call it how we see it, no cap, no lie. Late night debate, so the morning drive.